There you go. A little bit of me and the Broads at the same time. What the hell? What the hell am I wanting to do this video on and have a moan and a rant again? And it's basically a test drive experience. I really want to encourage people that are looking at electric cars to just say no and walk away. And that's with certain dealers. And Cracker's just rolling in the grass. Cracker, hey, hey, hey. And that's just certain dealers. It's not necessarily about electric cars. The issue that I had yesterday, I went for a test drive with a Fiat 500, and I went to one dealership, Dzira in Norwich. And you know, if you look back at one of my very first videos trying to test drive a Nissan Leaf, I swear it was Dzira in Norwich as well. In which case, it's been their policy for years to not allow you more than 15 to 20 minutes of a test drive. And it's only on a particular circuit, and it's only accompanied. And basically, it's just not enough time to learn enough about the car to know if it's going to suit you, especially moving from a petrol diesel to electric. It is crazy. I said this to the person there. I mean, they were extremely nice in the dealership and very, very helpful. This is Fiat Norwich. So the people were lovely. But their policy and their insurance policy they have for test drives is frankly ridiculous for electric cars. And I think they're in a really bad position that they could missell to people based on an inappropriate test drive. The fact that they've deliberately restricted a customer from not allowing them to test to see if the car's appropriate to them. If the customer then finds it's not appropriate, surely they've got a really good right of taking the car back and saying this is your fault, not mine for the decision. Anyway, I went for the test drive with the dealership this time because I thought it was all I was going to get. And I liked the Fiat 500 electric. It was okay. But around the city, it really was quite optimal on a sunny summer's day and city driving at mostly 20-25 miles an hour. So the efficiency and range looked good in the car. But anyway, I went off to another dealer in Norwich, another Fiat dealer. We've actually got two. And they managed to get me in a test drive. It was supposed to be for 2 hours, but I managed the test drive for nearly the whole day. So I did 2 more full test drives, one testing efficiency on almost a hypermiling circuit that I do to see what the ultimate efficiency of the car was and compare that to the cars that I've tested before on that route. And then I did a normal test with Susan in the car, going on one of our normal country drives through Norfolk, just to see whether the car would suit us. And it really transformed the feeling and the range and how the car handled and performed and whether it was suitable to me. And then also when I charged the car at home and experienced charging, that told me so much more about the car than just that short 15-minute test drive in the city centre. And it really made me angry that I was being pushed to make a decision on purchase a car when it really wasn't appropriate to do it. I needed more test drives. So we've just got someone coming up the river. It seems really noisy now because it's so quiet, there's nobody here. So to have one boat, it starts to seem a little bit noisy. But you gotta love the Norfolk Broads. It is beautiful, and what a wonderful way of cruising around at 3, 4, 5 miles an hour. So my advice to anyone looking for an electric car and looking to go for a test drive, if you have offered and only given a 15-20 minute test drive accompanied in city environment roads on a preset route, just say no. I mean, take the test drive if you want, but do not buy the car just on that basis. Insist you need longer with the car. Hyundai were just so much better giving me the car for 48 hours, and it really helped you buy the car. I think it's just crazy because they're preventing sales, they're restricting sales. The more you give these cars to people, the more they will want to keep them and buy them. So it's just counterintuitive to do it. It's awful for the customer, and it's awful for the business, in my opinion. The insurance policy can't be that more expensive. Anyway, there you go, rant over. When you're taking a test drive, insist on a longer test drive, and if they won't give it, walk away. You do not need to deal with them. There's someone better that you can get a better test drive from and deserves your business. Eventually they'll learn. If you walk away and don't buy the cars, they'll eventually learn they're doing something wrong. So anyway, rant over. Thank you very much for listening. Test drive details of the Fiat 500. Hopefully I'll upload that sometime. There's so much footage and so much to edit. It might take quite a while. But yeah, I enjoyed my test drives. I haven't been for an EV test drive for quite a while. And yeah, if you're looking for a Fiat in Norwich, Motor Vogue Norwich is the much better dealership to go to. They look after you really, really well. The people are as nice as they are at Desira Fiat, but their test drives and the way they treat you as a customer and help you buy the car is much, much better. Rant over. Take care. See you again soon. Bye for now.